Good afternoon, my metal brothers and sisters. Metal Troll here. Hey, I'm gonna do something pretty new. It's like, it's a review, but not quite of a review. It's like, making a video that, yeah, I really had to do. It's a comparison video. And you're like, a comparison video, you do them quite a lot of times. No, this is different. It's about a band which I recently got their new album of. And yeah, okay, I can say musically it's pretty amazing. It's a good album. Musically it's tight. But that's not what I learned from this band. I've been listening to some albums before this, and I'm doing a comparison between a new album and an older album from 2014, just because of what they were and what they become. I really have to talk about that. I am, yeah, let's say, not really happy about it. But hey, who am I? I'm just a person that actually still bought the CD, but I still hope that the band will become a little bit more vicious like how they were. So I'm talking about the band Savage Messiah. Savage Messiah, I first got introduced by the band with the album Insurrection Rising. And I was like, oh my god, this really sounds amazing. Then later on, well, not that long ago, I basically got the album The Fateful Dark, and about that album I really want to talk in comparison to their new one, Demons. So how did this shine's annoying, but look at that album cover, it's brutal as hell, become this. Such a cutesy kind of cover. How, in comparison of the two albums, did it change that much? Listen, I don't know the answer for that, but to me, I am like, this album is amazing. It really is thrash with a heavy output in the album, and the songs are just that much better, that much more focused on what they're singing about. As is this. I nearly gonna call this the metallic effect because it sounds too polished. It should never be polished. This sound that you have on this album, in difference to what you have here, is not good. I am not enjoying it. There are some songs I'm like, yeah, well, that's good. But, come on. The Parachute? The song The Parachute? No. This album for me is not a go. I will still support the band though. Don't get me wrong, but I really hope they will go back to their vicious roots, because their roots are amazing. Metal is not about the money. I said this a lot of times. Metal is about reaching the fans, getting a fan base. And listen, you will probably earn money from that, but isn't it that much better than to really get your fans together and be there for the fans than for, let's get some money, that's what we do? No, that's not what you do. You became metal heads and made metal to be different, to not go for the money, to go for the fans. Listen, I know a lot of people won't agree with this, because that's what people do, but I really do not like what happened. It's so popular sounding now. It's still metal, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's still metal, but it's too popular. It sounds so like too polished. It's like, oh, let's think about it, maybe people won't like this. You don't make music so everybody likes it. That's pop. Metal is selected by fans if they like what you made before, and then they literally like you make a new album, which can make or break you, in my opinion. You should really think about, well, what did we do before? Did the sales go well? No, maybe because it's a specific style that not a lot of people like. That's no problem, because that really means that your fan base will be stronger and you will get those fans there if you tour. Now, with that new album, in my opinion, you really try to get more fans in a not so nice way. You made a softer album, yeah, great. Maybe The Hand of Faith was also a little bit softer, but it was still you. This is totally like a turnaround. You still play good. I still love how you handle your instruments. The vocals are still good, but it's softer. It really doesn't have that edge that I expect you to have as band. But it's good that you try and make new fans with changing your style, but what do you think the fans might think of your older albums? Like, well, they only made one good album, and that's like Demons, but the other ones are too rough, too violent, too not my style. Well, yeah, that's what you're gonna get basically. But really, you guys do rock though. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say anything about that. But your style on Demons, not good, not good. It's good that you try to promote the album, but use your old albums too, because your old albums are amazing. Blade of Conscience, god damn, that's an amazing album. The Fateful Dark, well, I love that album the most, because that is just what I think something you really put effort in, and like, people might not like it the way I do. I know a couple that do, and they will go mental. Even if you play a small venue, it would just be amazing to see you play that album or songs from that album. But Demons really brightens your horizon, and that's probably what you want. But that's not what the fans that like the old stuff would like. But yet again, okay, I know people probably see this video and they're like, yeah, well, you're not right, Metal Troy, you are lying. It's not true, and they're still the same people, but they still are. But they changed their style in that much of a way, then I'm like, yeah, why? Why? Even your logo changed. It's not as savage anymore as it was before, and I'm really not digging it. It's too overly produced, it's too overly thought about. It's not like the gut spilling out like, let's go, let's make an awesome album and that our fans would like. It just shows to me that you probably want to reach a new audience, and that's perfect. But never forget that you are a thrash heavy metal band and not a band that has to be popular because of money or because of selling CDs. I understand that bands would love to sell CDs, and that, yeah, you might think, yeah, let's get more fans, but literally you will tear the heart out of the other fans that love your rougher stuff, because this really is, what I say, mediocre at best, as in songwriting, as in how you present the music. It's too overly done, and I'm repeating myself over and over again because that's what I think. But on the plus side, there is a plus side on the album though, because it's nice to see that you're still active. But the plus side about the album is that the songs are pretty catchy. They are very catchy, and that's not really something that is bad per se. But it's not as good as you might think it is, because I have said it before in this video. Old fans probably be like, go fuck yourself. And I'm sorry for swearing, but I can. And I don't care. Be more rougher next time on the album, because I loved your old stuff. And please don't become a Metallica clone. Okay, I don't like Metallica. Let's get that straight. I don't like Metallica because of what everything happened. They still play their instruments good. They still play solid music. But they sold out. And please don't be a sellout like that. Because I was really like, wow, Savage Messiah, amazing. That band is amazing. I told a friend of mine and he was like, yeah, that's just what I needed. And then we both heard Demons and we were like, nah, that's not it. And it really sucks because that's the upcoming tour and you play a lot of songs from this album. And I'm like, could you switch it up a little bit? That would be amazing. But guys, don't get annoyed by this, that I'm saying this, because I've always had like a little bit of a different kind of edge to what I listen to, what I like. A band changes too much, it can work out great, but it a lot of times doesn't. I liked Savage Messiah as it was, and not how it became. But that's totally up to me. And if you like Metal Troll, fuck you, man. Do tell me that in the comments below, because yeah, why not? There should be diversity in what people like and what not. And maybe you can elaborate why you say fuck you, Metal Troll, because that would be helpful, so I can probably see your side, as this is purely my side. Once again, the music's still good. They still play their instruments amazing. The vocals are good. It's just softer, and that's not what I expected when I ordered the new album. This new album. If you want to start with this band, order this album, because this album is amazing. Not this one, order this one. And then you may be able to judge the band and see it the way that I do. But if you listen to this one first, you might like this better, and then you're like, wow, they make utter noise. And that's probably what they're trying to reach. But when you play this album after this one, you're probably like, wow, that's quite of heavy stuff. I don't like that. I like Demons better, and that's really what I'm doubting about. That's what you want to reach. But hey, you can give me shit for that, and I wouldn't mind it at all, because it's still my opinion. And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, well, you should not put your opinion on your YouTube channel. It's my YouTube channel. I can put on it what I want. But thank you for watching this. I am not downsizing the band. The band's still amazing. I just don't like the new album. In comparison, it's mediocre at best. Because The Fateful Dark is fucking amazing. I love that album to bits. It's so tight, it's so heavy. And then you have Demons. Well, thank you for watching, and see you later, hopefully.